Okay, gang, last week we learned how to make a chart. So you ended up with making your own chart and filling in the different chart with information, and you submitted that. So today we're going to play around with creating tables and charts using Google Spreadsheet. So in the end, your chart is going to look a lot like this example one. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to Schoology under today's assignments, and you're going to pull up creating a Google spreadsheet, activity number 1. So you'll watch this video, which is what you're doing now, and you're going to see that it looks a little different. So we're going to click on this creating Google spreadsheet. Schoology now makes it easier for you. You don't have to make a copy of your assignment. It will pull it up ready to go, copy already made. So that's a nice update for us. Once you've done that, here is the link that you're going to click on. So once you click on that, just bring that down to the hand, it's going to bring you to the information you're going to be using, which is right here, all of the medals from the Olympics. That's the information we're going to put into a Google chart. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to open a new tab, and you're going to come over here and click on your waffle, and you're going to click on Google Sheets. So I'll click Google Sheets. You're going to do just a blank Google Sheets. So click here, and it will bring you to this. First thing is you're going to name your Google Sheets, and we're going to call this Olympic medals. Once you've done that, you need to first get your information. And instead of coming in here and writing everything out individually, we are going to copy and paste. So you are going to copy from number 1, country number 1, all the way down to country number 25, Belgium. And you got to make sure you highlight to the very last, right down here to the last number. Once that is highlighted, you're going to use your shortcuts. We're going to go to Command C, and then we're going to pop back over here to my spreadsheet. I'm going to highlight this first box, just make sure that's highlighted in blue, and then I'm going to go Command V. And it does all of the work for you. So that is a nice feature. Now we're going to play around with some of the tools and creating this spreadsheet. So the first thing we want to do is we want to insert a row above here so we can put down the title. So to do that, we're going to go to Insert. We want to unhighlight because this says 25 rows. That means it's 25 rows are highlighted. So let's unhighlight it and get it in the first row here. Go to Insert, Row Above. And now I have a blank row above here. I want to create a title for this, so I'm going to merge these cells. So I'm going to highlight this first row here, and I'm going to go up here to Format, where it says Merge Cells, and I'm going to say Merge All. And now it's one big line, and I'm going to click in there, and we're going to name it, get it blinking, Olympic medal count, or totals. I like totals better. Then I'll hit enter. Now I have my title up here. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to make this easier for us to look at. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to, make sure you have just that row highlighted. I'm going to highlight the whole thing. Whoop. I'm going to fill that with a color. I'm going to fill it with yellow. And then I want to highlight this row down here, all of these a different color, all the way down to number 25. Don't go below that. And we're going to highlight that a different color. Let's do green. Unclick, unhighlight it. Then I want you to go through and I want you to make each one of these easier. So we're going to highlight each row. And you can do them all the same color, or you can do them all different colors. It's up to you. Go through. There are different ways to do this. You play around with it. Go through, highlight every other row a different color so that it makes it easier for us to see it. So do that all the way down through 25. The next thing we're going to play around with is how to create a bar graph and a pie chart using this information. So in the end, when you hand in your assignment, when you submit it, you are going to submit your assignment, your pie chart and your bar graph, and it is going to look like, let me see here, this one here. Here is my Google spreadsheet. Here is an image of it. And down here is the bar graph and the pie chart. So that is what I want you to submit, is this document with those charts on there. So we're going to pop back here. To do this, it's super easy. Google helps you out. So we want to go to Format, and we are going to, or insert chart. And when this will come up, and this is not the chart we want, so we have to come over here and we have to pick. First, here is the bar graph. So I'm going to click on that one first, and it shows me the bar graph. Or if I wanted the pie chart, I'd scroll down here and find the pie chart that I want. And that will be the pie chart that it'll give me. After you decide which one you want to do first, these three dots will help you copy the chart. And then you're going to pop back over here. And you are going to Control V, paste link, unlink or linked, it doesn't matter, paste it, and then you can make it smaller by resizing it. Then click your cursor down. We're going to go back here and we're going to change this pie chart to a bar graph. And up here are the three, click on it, the three little dots that will allow me to copy the chart, and again paste it back up here. I'll have to click back here to my document. Here's my cursor, paste it, and there's my bar graph. I'll resize it, make it a little smaller, get it clicking. And then the last thing I want you to do is I want you to, we're going to undo this. I want you to highlight and copy this whole chart all the way down through 25. Command C, copy it, and you are also going to add that to your document. So in the end, you will hand in your document. It will have on these three charts, and it will show me that you know how to navigate it. Don't be afraid to play around with this. You have a back button. You can play around with the different fonts. You can change the fonts if you want. You know how to use all those tools. So here's one. If it's Republic, I want you to fix this one. And to do that, we are going to go to Format, and instead of doing text wrapping or overflow, I want you to go text wrap, and then that will make it bigger. So anything in your chart that doesn't show the whole word, I want you to go to Format, go to text wrapping, and go to overflow. To go to wrap, not overflow. Right there. It's a lot of information, but today is the day you have to learn how to use spreadsheets and some of the tools in there. Have fun. I'll be here if you need any help. Thanks.